Everybody, hey, welcome to tonight's show. We got a great show for you on tonight, and we're going to be talking to some foodies tonight. They travel, they taste, and they tell the truth about barbecue. But tonight, we're going beyond the food to discover the brotherhood, hard work, and creativity behind the barbecue with the brothers. Let's find out what makes their channel and the journey so favorable. All right, on tonight. So I want to say welcome to everybody here tonight, but I'm going to be ready to bring barbecue with the brothers on. Gentlemen, how y'all doing?
How you doing?
Good.
Hey, doing good.
Good to have y'all here tonight. All right, we got Angelo, Donald, Dwayne, or Frank, James, and Quincy. And that's what we got going on tonight. And we're going to be talking about some barbecue. These gentlemen, they've tasted quite a bit of barbecue. But we want to find out about the barbecue they taste. But not only that, we want to find out about the content they create and the purpose behind it and just how they do it. So please, if you got questions for them or if you got comments, we want y'all to definitely be interactive and put it in the chat. And we'd love to hear your comments and give these gentlemen your attention and time tonight. All right, so gentlemen, I don't know. I mean, I follow y'all, so I see y'all tasting a lot of different barbecue, but I need to know, and I'm sure other people would like to know, how did barbecue with the brothers? How did it start? I don't know how y'all want to pick and choose how y'all did that, but how did it start? I mean, I guess all of y'all are friends, or I don't know if you know how did this come about?
Well,
Well,
we have family ties.
Okay,
Most most of us are married into the family. Quincy and Donald are brothers, and Dwayne, Donald, and myself, we're all married into the family with Tiffany and Patrice and Cornisha. So we're they nicknamed us the cousins, so to speak, because we're all
y'all are
married to
cousins.
different cousins.
Yeah.
And James is me and him go long way back from our time working together and whatnot. And he's always been a barbecue fanboy, so to speak. And so it just came about with fellowship, man. We were everybody had a common interest, which was barbecue. Quincy came, was a kindred spirit, so he hopped in there as well. And it just started out. Us just going out to eat together. We just all happened to prefer barbecue, and then it just grew from there.
Interesting. Interesting. Wow. Okay. So y'all all related. And you know what? I didn't know. Now I know Donald and Dwayne. I know them are related. And actually, uh, I guess I'm related too because his wife is her dad, Rodney. That's my cousin. So maybe we related too.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. So we related too. But that's interesting that all of y'all have some type of tie like that. So and we're getting some comments in the chat, which we're gonna get to in just a minute. But I guess we want to know like how did y'all choose barbecue? Why not tacos? Why not Mexican food? Why barbecue?
we'll let
that's a good question.
James probably speak to
Anybody?
that.
The,
Yeah.
yeah.
James?
So barbecue is all about community and coming together. And so when we first started on this journey, it was more of trying to perfect that home craft and sharing best practices with each other and fails with each other. And then from there, we just kind of continue to bond and went on this journey together to for, make the best barbecue. That led to exploring other places where we could try things, and that just kind of steamrolled from there.
Okay. I like that. I like that. All right, I want to get to some comments we getting here in the chat. All right, so we got Jeremy Reese says, "What up, brothers?"
Reese,
Reese and
What
how?
up,
Thank you for
Jeremy?
being here, sir. And we got Yo Girl Tay. Yay. Yo Girl Tay says, yay. She also sent some smiling faces. Appreciate you being here, Yo Girl Tay. And then, let's see, this is at JSS. I guess that's Janie, maybe Janie. She can correct me. Janie A. But she says, hi, Dad. So this is somebody's daughter. She's chiming in. Anybody? Somebody need to claim her? Who is that?
Yeah,
Whose daughter is that?
that's mine. Donald's.
Oh, that's Donald's daughter. Okay.
Yeah, them two comments was my kids.
Okay, cool. Appreciate y'all being here to support your dad. That's a wonderful thing. And then we got Yo Girl Tay say, sup, uncles? Hi, father. And then she chimes in again. Yes. Why just barbecue? Looks like she had the same question I had. Why just barbecue?
She's grounded. Grounded when you.
All right, we got everything. Let's see, everything Gifty 5700 says, "Hey, Uncle, proud of you." All right, we got a niece in the house. Hey, thank y'all for being here. Appreciate y'all showing up and being here. And I want to say also too, you know, if you're watching this, wherever you're watching it from, don't forget to like this video. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. And wherever you're watching it from, hey, you can subscribe to both channels. But we got the Barbecue Brothers in the house, and yeah, we're gonna get to that. Somebody's already asking about number one barbecue. We're gonna get to that number one barbecue. That we getting to that. All right. So let's see. We talked about that. Okay. So who decided? I know James says that it's community, which I agree with that. Barbecue, man, you know that can settle some strong strong ties or strong problems. But I think barbecue can bring people together. But who decided, hey, let's make this into content. Let's make this to a channel where we going and we recording our experiences. Whose idea was that?
That was all Donald there. I'll let him talk about that.
All right, Donald, come on with it.
So, you know, it didn't start out as making content. I think it was like our anniversary or birthday something. I asked my wife, I say, I want a GoPro. So, you know, for just whatever I want to record. And so we, like I said, we had started going out eating barbecue. And so I like, hey, I'm just gonna record our experience at these places. And I started posting it on Facebook, and you actually commented one time and like, y'all should start a channel. And so, you know, you could say you're part of one of the reasons why we kind of started the channel. So that's how y'all started, you know, just taking it just to record, just to have memories, honestly, just memories of just going out, hanging out, having a good time with the fellas. And it just turned into starting a channel.
Yeah, that's
You
awesome.
created this, Brother Hill.
All right, you know what? That makes me feel good. I'm glad I brought y'all on. And I think I commented on a few of the posts, and actually the last one, I was like, man, I got to get y'all on just to hear about y'all's story, because a lot of people, you know, they see y'all posting barbecue and all that, but they don't know, like, you know, the journeys y'all taking and the different barbecue y'all tasting. And obviously it's catching on, because I'm seeing y'all go to places. It's like, man, okay, I don't even know about that spot, but I'm seeing a lot of surprises that y'all bringing out. So it is catchy, and not only that, but it's getting the attention of others. So I commend y'all for, you know, sticking with it and keeping it going with the barbecue for sure. But hey, yeah, I'm glad y'all started this. All right, so in regards to y'all's relationship, I think Green Angelo says that you know, everybody's family, and I think James talked about community too. So in regards to the relationship and the brotherhood, like, who is the one, I guess, maybe behind the content? Like, who records it? Like, who decides, okay, I'm recording it this time, I'm editing the video, or how do y'all decide that?
Well, Donald is the Spielberg of the so most of what you see is his creative vision
Okay.
come to life.
Oh, okay. So Donald, you the Spielberg. So you record it, you edit it, and you put the content together. So, all right. So Donald, I guess we need to know, like, how you recording this. Like, I think you said you had maybe you got the GoPro, but how you recording this content and how you uploading it? Just using your phone, or how do you put it together?
I use, like I said, GoPro. You know, upgraded. We got two GoPros now, and and also I give James, because James helps me also by giving me ideas and things to try to implement, in the recording, the videos. But yeah, I just used GoPro. I got GoPro 13, whatever, and this all we mainly use right now. And I started implementing a phone for our shorts, for that
Mm-hmm.
vertical, for that view. But mainly we just use the GoPro.
Okay. Well, that's good. I mean, the GoPro's coming in handy. I mean, you need that
Hmm.
because y'all always on the go. So that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Wonderful. All right, I want to get to some of these comments that's coming in. Got a few here. All right. We're going to get to that best barbecue. I'm not going to get to that one yet, Jay, but we're going to get to that one. Let's see.
That's the
I don't know who this is. AJ886 says, hi. How are you, AJ886? We appreciate you being here. And she says, hi again. Then we got Misty 2028. She says, "What's the best barbecue in Dallas?" Okay, we're gonna hold that. We're gonna hold that, Misty. We gotta hold that because we gotta get to that just a moment. And then T Wills 8306 says, "Hey y'all." All right, I like this question right here though, and maybe y'all can chime in on this one. Who so shy 924 says, "Who's the best storyteller of the group?"
Angelo.
I
Angelo.
was like,
Why Angelo? Why is Angelo the best
Angelo.
storyteller of the group?
Angelo, but between Angelo and James, since they worked together, they had so many just backstories about different things that they went through. And so Angelo always got a story about James. James always got a story about Angelo. It's like back and forth.
All right, Angelo. Okay, you on the spot. What's these stories? Tell us about these stories, sir. What's up?
Mm.
mm,
Oh man, when you work with characters, like they always getting into stuff. So and I'm usually somewhere in the observatory role, just taking care of business, being innocent, and just minding my own business, and I just happen to be privy to a lot of this stuff that goes on. Different shenanigans that certain people get into and find themselves in. But no, nothing too out of the ordinary. I don't think. Like this one cat, you know, we're supposed to meet up at a restaurant. I hear him on the phone, getting into it with the maitre d'. Maitre d' tells him, Sandra, hey man, it's gonna be about a 10-minute wait. And then he immediately snaps back, 10-minute wait, there's nobody here. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to go because I don't want them messing up my food. So it's just different stuff like that. But you know,
Okay.
that's
They
totally
got they
different.
got they got to make it make sense. They got to make it make sense. Yeah. No, like Angelo said, he's always in the middle of some mess. So wherever there's trouble, there's Angelo and a story to follow.
Green. Always hanging with trouble. Green. All right. Hey. Well, listen. Just keep the barbecue. Keep it flowing. All right. So I need to know. Man, we got 22 people watching y'all. Y'all must be real important. We appreciate y'all being here. Don't forget to like the video. If you're not subscribe to the channel. Okay. So how do y'all decide where are you going to go try barbecue? Who decides that? Who's the decision maker to see? Okay, we going here today. How do y'all decide that?
That's a group effort. There, like we'll all suggest a place, and then we're and it's we kind of keep a running list, but no, it's no one person that decides where we're gonna go.
Okay.
It's trying to especially if it's going to be something that involves extensive travel. You got to do pick a time and a date, and if that makes sense to everybody's schedule. Everybody's got life going on. But no, I would say it's a group effort. But everybody, Dwayne, Donald, James, Quincy, everybody, I think we all
Y'all just all
come
kind of
up with
chime
one or
in.
two places. Yeah.
Okay. 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 All right. Well, that's good. That's good. Okay, so y'all all kind of chime in to decide who's gonna do what. Okay, so what? When y'all go to a barbecue place, what? I guess I don't know. What are the like? What's gonna be tried? Like, y'all gonna make sure we try brisket. We're gonna make sure we try ribs. We're gonna make sure we try the sides, or what qualifies as you know getting, I guess, enough off the menu to give y'all a good way to rate the barbecue.
The Texas Trinity. It's the Texas
Yep.
Trinity.
What's the Texas Trinity, James?
That's brisket, pork ribs, and sausage.
Mmm.
If you
Brisket, pork
that,
ribs, and sausage.
that's your starter plate right there. Anything after that, is fair game. But Texas Trinity is that starting point. Um, for myself, I'll throw in there a banana pudding every time I can find it.
Got to get that dessert in there. All right, that's
But that
cool.
they got like something special going on. We got to try that because they.
For sure.
Okay, so something special they got. Y'all gonna try that, but at least like James says, it's got to be those three. That's what's gonna kind of determine if this is this place is good, or it meets the brothers standard. Those three, the Texas Trinity.
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty much.
All right. All right. Hey, Casshead, appreciate you being here, sir. Thank you. Thank you for being here. All right. So we need to let's see. Let me make sure I got. Okay, so you said the those three. So what about does barbecue need sauce, or is sauce a part of that ranking? Do y'all is sauce
I'll
on there,
let
or
Dwayne answer. Dwayne
gonna
and
let
Quincy
Dwayne answer
time.
that? All right, Dwayne, you up?
Does it need sauce? I would say no. If it has good flavor, like if the meat is good, seasoned well, to me, you don't need sauce. But if it's lacking with the flavor and the seasoning on it, then yeah, I'm gonna put some sauce on it most definitely. But I mean, we got a sauce expert in DC, so Donald's always gonna put sauce on it.
He
So
put sauce on his sauce.
So he puts sauce on the sauce. So does barbecue sauce? Okay, so does that hurt the ratings if the I guess if the barbecue isn't that good and you gotta add sauce, does that hurt the ratings?
Yes.
A
most
lot of
definitely.
the places we visit, they all have a sauce that a house sauce or whatnot that they make available to you. But in the cooking process, most of them they might put a glaze on it, not really a sauce. So they leave whether or not the sauce up to the consumer. So yes, if your meat can't stand alone, this isn't the Raising Cane. So if your secret is in your sauce, then you're probably not gonna score high with the brother.
Mm. Okay, so that's gonna get a downer for him if it's not that flavorful. Okay.
Not off to a good start if you're leaning on your sauce.
If you're leaning on your sauce, okay. Let me ask. I'm gonna ask this question. I just thought about this when you talk about sauce. So, what if? Because I've seen this. What if they a barbecue place? They see a barbecue, but they using and I don't down this barbecue sauce because it's decent, but and they use Sweet Baby
Your favorite
Ray's.
sweet baby red. Oh no. Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh
No,
We gotta go.
no. Oh no. Oh no.
that's
Oh
not a
no.
real barbecue place. If they got that back
You,
there.
I mean, if you eat
no,
chicken nuggets, yeah, but not for
yeah,
barbecue.
yeah, don't even invite me over if you got Sweet Baby Ray's.
Oh wow,
Mm.
man.
Hell, is that what I see in the background over there? There's a bottle of sweet baby
No
red.
sir, no sir. You don't
Oh,
see that. You don't see that. Nah, you don't see Sweet Baby Ray. Okay, no, I was just asking because actually, I was there was a barbecue place. Well, it was a food truck that came to like a job I was at where I used to work, and the guy had Sweet Baby Ray's back down the counter. I was like, okay. I don't know if you're supposed to have that, and surely you don't want that to be seen, but. Okay, I thought I would ask y'all since y'all the experts, but okay, yeah, I have the same sentiments on that. Same
It's
sentiments.
all sugar. If you try to cook it, it's gonna burn up.
You right. That sweet baked ribs it's got a lot of sugar. All right, so let's see here. Let me make sure I'm getting to all the good stuff. What is what is the furthest that y'all traveled for barbecue? Cause I think I saw a video where y'all maybe was out of state. Is that right? Or y'all travel out of state?
We went to
Um,
Austin,
You went to
but
Austin?
we do have plans on
Okay.
going out of.
I think we had one video of when we went to St. Louis and tried a spot.
Yeah,
Okay. Maybe
that's
that's what
right.
I saw. Maybe that's what I saw.
That's,
Okay. Okay. But for the most part, y'all just pretty much travel all over Texas, right?
I mean, it's the only style of barbecue that makes sense. Texas.
Texas. So Memphis ain't got nothing on Texas?
Who?
Me- oh, okay.
Who?
All right.
Who?
All right. I was just asking. I
Texas
have.
is Big
Who?
Daddy for a reason.
Is that you, Quincy? Say that again, Quincy.
Texas is Big Daddy for a reason.
Okay. Why do you say that?
Everything is better when it's in Texas.
Okay. All right. I ain't gonna complain with that. I just wanted you to say it because we may got some people in Memphis listening, so I just want them to hear it too from you.
That's fine. They know it's really the best.
All right. Let's see here. Okay. All right. I got some. Let's get you some of this. The best barbecue. Okay. So because a lot of people, we got some comments in here. A lot of people want to know about the best barbecue. Okay. So I don't know how y'all rank them. But maybe we can do 10 or maybe we can do 5 or maybe you can unrank them. Okay, so let's go unranked. Because I know y'all probably done it. I know y'all done 10. Unranked, and then we'll do top 5. Best barbecue you've tasted. And takes wait, before we get to rankings, because I'm pretty sure some of y'all don't agree. So like how does that work? If Green says, yeah, man, this one was spot on, but then Donald says, nah, this one wasn't good. How do y'all decide that okay, it's
It's
great?
funny he used that example too.
That's usually how
It's
that
like
battle
figure
goes.
skating. You have the Romanian judge. That's dumb. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Angelo's going to score if you do not agree with him.
So you gotta agree with Angelo?
no.
Yo, you got. He said he's the chief of the group, so if you don't agree with Angelo, you're wrong.
Whatever.
Angelo, is that true? They don't agree with you,
No.
they wrong.
No. No. He's doing that for the. He's doing that for the views.
Okay, all right, so let's go with it. Best 10 barbecue
Now,
places.
let me ask you this, since you're asking the question,
Okay.
so we can put some context to it.
Sure.
Are you talking about strictly proteins? You talking about everything? Whole menu overall? What's the criteria?
Uh I guess just whole memory overall. Like after y'all leave a restaurant, just like James says, was it the Texas, what you call it, James?
Texas Trinity.
The Texas Trinity, right? So after y'all leave a restaurant, you're like, oh yeah, that one is definitely up there. It's competitive with the others. I guess so. I guess it meets the criteria, of the Texas Trinity. Uh, and just I guess the overall experience, like, yeah, this one was good, you know, and so I guess in that I guess not necessarily protein, but just the overall experience, like, yeah, this is a place that, yeah, it's up there, it's tops, it's one of the tops.
I think we agree for the most part with the top one. So I'll let Donald start us off
All right,
with
Donald.
his contribution to the top spot.
I know what they're going to say. Number one is, but I have two number ones because it's hard for me to decide.
Okay, I mean, I can respect that for sure because I know some good ones out there.
My number one would be Franklin in Austin and Interstellar in Austin. That would
Interstellar.
be my number one.
All right, gentlemen, y'all agree with Donald?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
echo that.
definitely.
Yeah, know,
Okay.
Yeah,
that's,
Franklin's number
that's some
one.
heavy hitters.
Franklin number one. Yeah, I've had Franklin. Franklin's is yes, it is. It is amazing. It is. I was surprised that we actually got there and it wasn't crowded. It was no line. I was like, oh, this has got to be a miracle. But yes, but no, Franklin's good. I haven't had. Did y'all say Interstellar?
Yes.
Interstellar is
Yes.
really good.
Okay, haven't had that. All right, Interstellar. If y'all in Austin, ever travel to Austin, check it out. Barbecue Brothers done been there. All right, Interstellar. Okay, so that's your number one. Okay, Donald, go ahead. What's some other ones out there?
My number 2 would be KG barbecue in Austin. I don't even
Man,
know.
Austin got a lot of heavy hitters. I think.
Yeah, they do. I think they have the best barbecue.
Yeah, I don't know about number two.
This is where the timeline branches off a
Okay.
little.
This is where we divide.
That's where we start to branch
The
off.
brotherhood is breaking up.
Yeah. Now Angelo and James, they didn't try KG, but
There's a reason for that.
Quincy and Dwayne can vouch for me. KG was good for what they didn't have everything available at the time of day we went, but what we had, it was good. It's a different experience because it's Egyptian barbecue, but it's Egyptian flavors but Texas style barbecue. It's something different.
Egyptian.
Yes.
It's Texas.
Never heard that or never knew those two were together. Huh. Okay. Have to check that out.
It's good. It's something you should check out if you're in the area.
Okay. And that was you said in Austin. Okay.
Yes, in Austin.
Okay. Yeah, I had Franklin. I hadn't heard of Interstellar. Actually, I hadn't heard of the KG one either. I hadn't heard of that one either. See, y'all are helping me. So next time I'm going through, maybe traveling down to San Antonio, spot to stop at. Okay, so
And
let's keep.
wasn't he the guy that was on the Netflix barbecue
Yeah, barbecue
competition?
showdown.
Who was that? The KG person?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's good to know. All right. Well, let's keep going. So, what is that? 3, 4? Where we at?
Oh, we had 2.
Okay. Oh, we had
3.
2. My bad.
Yeah, that was my 2. So
That's your 2. Okay.
You got to throw Panther City out there.
Panther City.
Panther
Somebody
City.
more local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna get to him eventually.
Panther City. Is that in
He
Fort
said
Worth?
Fort Worth.
Okay. Panther City. I don't think I've had them either. Okay.
No, they're really good. Brisket is their best protein to me.
Okay. So we got a lot of mentions. KG Franklin's, Interstellar, Panther City. What else?
I think the group gave. I didn't make it to this one, but the group gave Truth Barbecue in Houston.
Truth.
Truth is the truth.
What was their specialty?
Extremely
was
good
good,
beef
but they-
rib.
Beef rib.
But everything they represented well across the board. But their beef rib was probably the star. But-
Okay.
But they were good, like everything. You know, I had no beef, pun intended, with any of with any of them. I'm sure.
Okay. Cool. All right. What else? Who else on this list? Anybody else on this list? Honorable mentions.
I would say Danes will probably round
Oh,
up the
we're
top 5.
forgetting about Goldie.
Yeah, don't.
No, go ahead, Dwayne. I'm sorry.
No, I was saying that to round out maybe the top 5 probably be Danes. I think Goldie's as well.
Goldies. Okay. Yeah, I heard of Goldies. I think I tried maybe some brisket from them, but I haven't went there to actually experience them because a lot of people have suggested them for me as well. Goldies. Danes. Haven't heard of Danes. Where is Danes located? Where are they at?
Alito, Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, they moved out there.
Okay, Alito, Texas. So man, y'all do some traveling. Okay, we got Danes. All right, we got Goldies.
Danes also do breakfast, so you might want to check out their breakfast. It's pretty good.
Okay, have to check out their breakfast. All right. Anybody else on this list that needs to be mentioned from the Barbecue Brothers?
I mean, like it's now. Don't get real. We've tried some other places that we all rank favorably, but those will probably be our top.
That's your tops. Okay. Okay. I don't think I heard. What's the name?
Cadillac. Like we were.
Cadillac. Yeah, I've had Cadillac is good.
You know,
What about I think he has one in Austin. He got one. What is that in downtown?
Cherry Black.
Terry Blacks.
Eh,
Oh, uh, Terry Blacks. Oh man,
I said no. No. I'll say this about Terry Black. If you if your previous barbecue experience is like, just say Dickey, Spring Creek, whatnot, and you experience Terry Black, that's your first Central Texas barbecue experience, you're gonna lose your mind because they're solid. They're rock solid across
yeah.
the board. They're real. We're not saying they're not good, but most people when they do it, they live and die on their hill. It's Terry Blacks over everything, and it's really not good.
It's not, huh?
It's really. I mean, they're good. Don't get me wrong, they're good.
Yeah.
They're good, but there's others.
Okay. All right. Terry Blacks. I guess for those that love Terry Blacks and down that hill, we need to go out and experience some more barbecue. According to the brothers.
Yes, they do.
All right.
It's probably easier to go to Terry Blacks than a lot of these other places. But
True. Yeah, it's
other
closer.
places out
Yeah, it's local. You're right. All right, man. We got a whole lot of comments we got to get to in here. A lot of people is talking. Want to know about these brothers. Okay, we're gonna share this later, but everything Tiffy 5700 says, where can I find y'all? Where can we find y'all? I'm gonna make sure I put the information and the details of the video, just FYI. But I know y'all on YouTube. I know you're on Facebook, Instagram,
TikTok.
TikTok too. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna make sure we put that information in the details of this video. Okay. Lifestyle or life of Chihuita. Life of Chihuita. Okay. She says, what style of barbecue do you all look for when you're going out? I'm not sure the context of that, but that's what she asked.
So I'll jump in first.
Go ahead.
Everybody has to kind of chime in. I lean towards Texas style barbecue. Low and slow, heavy pepper. When I travel, that's usually I'm looking for a Texas style barbecue place to check out while I'm in town somewhere.
Okay. Low and slow, lots of pepper. Okay. Anybody else want to chime in on that? What style of barbecue?
I think I agree with.
As long as it's rooted in that, if it takes you 15 minutes to cook your ribs, I probably don't want it. But stuff from a restaurant. But yeah, Central Texas barbecue is the style that we pretty much hang our head on.
15 minutes to cook ribs, Angelo?
I'm just saying. People do. There's a lot of different chefs out there.
That's that hot and fast rib jerky.
Yeah.
All right.
And just for context, just before it becomes a question, is a hot dog a sandwich? No, but it definitely is not barbecue either.
It's a taco. It's a
Hot
taco.
dog
Hot
is a
dogs and
taco.
tacos
Interesting. Well, y'all coming up with some stuff I ain't heard of. Hot dog is a hot dog a sandwich? Well, I don't know. Ask the little people. The young people may have an argument with you on that one, Green.
No, it's not a sandwich and it's not barbecue.
Okay. I won't complain about that. All right. T. Willis, 8306 says, so proud of my best friend, Cuzzo Jr. Appreciate y'all being here in these comments. Let's see. I think this was a response to why was Angelo the storyteller. I think that's what that is. Yeah, why him? And then she answers it, yeah, it makes sense.
He's
All
in
right.
trouble.
Angelo, sounds like they saying you the trouble of the group.
Come on, Hill.
I know, man. I mean, all of my experience with you, I mean, it's been very cordial. I mean, we always have great conversations. I thought.
They say it's the quiet ones.
All right, Jeremy Reese says, how is it going into these places to barbecue? Do you have to call to get permission to record? This is a great question. I like this. Have you had any issues with recording? What's that whole process like? I like this because a lot of people, they may want to do what y'all do, like maybe not barbecue, but maybe just, just a foodie or just do reviews. So maybe somebody can add some clarity to that. How do y'all do that? Do y'all call ahead, get permission? How do y'all do it?
Oh, we just walk there.
We show up as patrons, so
Yeah.
we're not getting comped by the restaurants or anything like that. We don't go into partnership with anybody. So we want to be able to give informational, honest information about the establishment that we go to. So, and of course, we're going to be respectful of our content, but no, we don't call ahead. And it kind of goes back to what James was saying about barbecue being in the community. Most of I say pretty much almost all the places we've gone to, they've been really accommodating. A lot of times, the owners will come and talk to us, and for a long time, sometimes they'll hop on camera and say spill. I think we were at one spot. They were just like, "Hey, can you guys be in our video too?" They were filming the same day. So yeah, it's really been everybody's been really cordial, and like I said, everybody is cheering for everybody. So when we tell them we're from up out in the DFW area, they start recommending places we should try up in our area and so forth. So no, we haven't had any problems.
So y'all can just show up with your cameras and they okay with that.
But we don't show up with like camera on our shoulders and a
Right.
boom mic, things like that. But
Right, I
Donald's
know.
pretty sneaky with the GoPro. But
Okay. But they okay with
if
that.
he
Okay.
if he gets arrested, we don't.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good to know because I think that's a great question because a lot of people like, hey, I want to go in here and do a review, but I don't know. Do I need to call ahead or I guess you just show up? But I like that y'all just show up as patrons and you eat and you do an honest review. Wonderful. Okay, so hang on. We still got some comments here. Okay. Maybe y'all can answer this. She says number one barbecue place. I think y'all answered that, but then she says Junior's Grill and Smoker for me. So I'm not sure what. Maybe y'all. What is T Willis 8306? Do y'all know what she's talking about? Is she asking about
My grill is the best smoker.
your grill? Oh,
Yeah, my grill. You know, some people in this panel may feel otherwise, but they know the truth deep down.
okay. Well, that's a great question to comment. I guess so. Y'all barbecue too. Y'all don't just talk about it or review. Y'all actually cook yourselves.
He did do this event for he was and fact check me, James. He was the he's the former PTA president
Yeah,
of his daughter's school, and for Teachers Appreciation Day, I think he catered barbecue for 'em and everything. How did that turn out, James?
yeah.
You cooked everything.
Angelo tag
You cooked
team with
everything
me.
yourself.
Angelo tag team with me. I took him under my wing. Gave him a few pointers. Some mitts so he didn't burn his fingers and stuff like that. But no, I mean it turned out well. He was a huge help. Like the teachers loved it, and they several people was asking where our restaurant was by the time we were done.
Okay, so James got it locked in. Sounds like. Green, I think I've seen pictures of some of the barbecue you cook too. I think I even asked you about that. Like, when is Green's barbecue coming out?
Hey, have you seen the price of brisket?
Yes, I have. I have. So y'all just gonna keep tasting it. Y'all ain't gonna try to do it on your own now.
Hey, DC, I know DC's pretty good, pretty nice on the grill as well. Uh, I don't Quincy and Dwayne, I'll let them speak to their thing, but yeah,
I mean,
I
they
plan
do a
on
lot
throwing
on
my
some.
hand in at one point.
What was that, Quincy?
I plan on getting my own barbecue pit one day. I'm the youngest out the group, so you know,
Okay.
I'm planning on putting my hand in there and kind of barbecue and my brother show me some pointers.
All right. Quincy. Sounds like Quincy's
Hopefully, I
going.
can give James a run. Oh man,
Oh, he's gonna get James a run. Okay.
yeah,
All right.
hopefully I can give James a run for his money.
All right. All right. We're gonna be looking forward to that, Quincy. Okay. Let's see. What is your go-to meat to smoke? And what is your favorite side dish? Okay, yeah, we ain't talked about sides to pair with it. And why? Man, that's a great question. What's the go-to meat to smoke? And what's your favorite side dish?
I'm gonna say ribs because not as expensive as brisket. It don't take as long to cook as brisket, so I think ribs would be my go-to. And then for a side, you know, black people love mac and cheese, so mac and cheese.
Okay, so
Ooh, mac
ribs
and
and
cheese.
mac and cheese. Okay,
Yeah.
I can't complain with that. Anybody else want to chime in? What's your favorite to smoke side to go with it?
I mean, the payoff on brisket is tremendous. It's a long journey, but the payoff. But as far as like, if you just had to whip something up, yeah, it's a lot easier to do ribs and whip up some sides with it than it is to do anything else.
Okay, yeah. All right, I won't complain with that.
So it's definitely the go-to.
Definitely the go-to. All right, great question. I like that question. All right, we got a comment here. Beef ribs. Just in time. 1479 says, I guess he's in favor of beef ribs. The sides got to be on point also. Okay, what's y'all thoughts on that? They gotta have does the barbecue place have to have good sides? I know you got the Texas Trinity, James.
Well,
Justin
see
saying, look, the
that
sides gotta be good.
that's debatable, and here's why. There is nobody outperforming Franklin's barbecue when it comes to meats, but Aaron don't care about his sides. Like he's not trying to impress you with him. He doesn't care about desserts. He's not trying to impress you with any of that. But protein for protein, I don't think there's anybody that's just going to outperform him. So no, for me, it's still on the grill. Sides come secondary.
If to me, if your size is a star of the show and not your meat, it's time to go back to the drawing board.
I can agree with that. Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that, Quincy. You can't just have good sides and your barbecue. I mean, that's your main thing, barbecue. That's like going to somewhere for chicken and they don't even have chicken. So, but yes, I agree with that for sure.
We was talking about our last experience. They sides were awesome, but the meat was it was horrible.
Really, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna ask. I'm not gonna ask where it was. We don't want to put them on the spot, but I'm not gonna ask. But was it here
the
local?
video call. Yeah, it was local. Uh, I, I hate that it has to be a black owned restaurant,
Yeah.
but
Hey, hey, it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, that's just honest feedback. Really, it is.
mm,
So let me ask this: when it comes to reviews and things like that, because y'all are actually tasting it and you know giving your feedback on your channel, which is content. So do y'all like hold back on some of these restaurants? Like like Donald just said, it was the meat was horrible, but do y'all actually put that out there, or do y'all kind of like just hold that in? Don't really go, don't really put the foot all the way down on them, but I don't know. How do y'all come up with, I guess, a way of putting it out there because that's what y'all do.
it depends on who. I think everybody gives their own opinion. Some of us might hold back. Not gonna say no names, but you know, they favorite line is it ain't the best, it ain't the worst, but
Ah,
uh,
that,
it just
that is the
it
line.
just depends. It just depends on who's giving the review. Some of us, we don't go too hard, but we gonna
Yeah.
just tell it what it is.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you're walking that line to, like, okay, it's not your favorite, but is it bad? Like this, are they hitting on the minimum requirements for what makes this a decent dish? And most of the time the answer is that is yes. Like, are they, is it at the level of Franklin's? No. But does that mean it's bad? And the answer should be no. That should, the fact that it's not as good as this place or this place, but is it good? And I don't think it's been too many times where we've gone places and we've been like, this is just awful. Overall. Now I've had dishes from a place and I've been like, oh yeah, this is horrible. But I don't I think Donald. I mean, not Donald, but I think Dwayne. dinged the mess out of somebody once before. But but outside of that, for the most part, we usually don't run across just horrible barbecue.
Yeah. Okay.
It's happened, but
Yeah.
it's
I
few and
understand.
far between.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, that's good feedback. What about customer service? Is that what if they got great barbecue, pretty good size? Customer service is trash.
It's going to affect the score.
It's going to affect the score.
For me, it is.
Okay.
No ran into that.
Okay.
Who had bad customer service?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't think we've run into that really.
No, we ain't running to it yet. But
Right.
if
I don't know
I'm
if
gonna say,
because they
just
seen the
speaking for
camera.
me, if I had bad service, that's gonna affect the score. I'm not gonna want to come back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can agree with that. All right. Carol Allen says they have to have good sauce, and I think y'all said Donald is the sauce man, but I guess the rest of you it doesn't matter, right? The sauce.
No,
I do like
they just
sauce because, especially if it's a house sauce, I want to. They worked on it. It's their craft, so I give it a chance to see if it's any good. But if
Mm-hmm.
it, like you said, if it's just some sauce they got from the store, nah, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
put it on my meat.
You ain't with that sweet baby Rays. They can't fly that with
Nah, 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 nah. If I wanted to, I would go to my family event and eat their barbecue.
you. Okay. All right.
Well,
Latasha,
the
my
the
wife.
only dish. Not
Go
going
ahead.
sorry.
No, go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
would say the only protein generally, universally, that's sauce that you probably need sauce is what pulled pork. Yeah, I'll say
Hmm. Okay. Pulled
so,
pork.
and that's something I use. I don't generally gravitate towards that dish. I've had it places, but that's we usually try to stay towards the Trinity. And so, if your ribs need sauce to survive, then
You're in trouble.
you're a little bit of trouble.
Hmm. Okay. So y'all
Not
talked about
glaze. I talk about glaze, bro. Talk about actual barbecue sauce.
yeah. So y'all talked about the best. Do y'all have a worst picks out there? A worse selection?
That's the Wayne
mm,
territory.
nobody else to worry.
The worst, I think we all can agree. We said what Zavalas and Grand Prairie.
Really? I
Oh
like
yeah,
Zavalas.
Yeah, that was a miss. They had good banana pudding, but yeah,
What?
everything else
Okay.
was a
What didn't y'all
miss.
like about Zavalas? What didn't y'all like about Zavalas?
I didn't hate Savalas. I honestly did.
I mean, I thought it
The
was. I thought
signature
it was
dish.
decent.
I'm not a fan of. The sloppy one. I wasn't a fan
Oh,
of.
the sloppy
But I
one.
thought the
Okay.
brisket and ribs were okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought that brisket rib sausage. I thought it was okay too. But I mean, y'all go ahead. I'm not the expert. Y'all
oaked
the experts.
oaked was pretty down there as well.
I
don't
never
forget
heard of
about
that one.
They're
lot.
in Addison. They big on portions, but yeah, that you wouldn't even want to eat the leftovers.
Oh, oh, okay.
The comments of James Allen are the refrigerator
Yeah, they.
in the rebroadcast.
All right. Love the comments. Thank y'all for sharing your comments. Okay, do you guys strategize before going in as far as menu selections to try as many menu items as possible in the visit, or does everyone just order what they want to eat? Or
Yes
is it
to
the
both.
Texas Trinity?
Some places we do order a tray, and and then some places we just, hey, whatever you want. Because sometimes some restaurants don't offer a big platter, so hey, every man for themselves when they don't have platters.
Oh, okay. Oh, everyone on platters. All right. Cool. All right. Let's see. Everything Tiffy 5700 said, do y'all think the Texas Twinkie can be replicated? Wow, interesting question. Texas Twinkie. I don't think y'all even mentioned the restaurant. I saw y'all went out there. They got one in Arlington now.
Yeah,
That's so Angelo, you want to tackle that one?
No, you go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
All right. So, Arlington is actually not the same. There's a whole backstory. You can Google it if you want to get deep into that. But
Mm-hmm.
Frisco and
Yeah.
McKinney is not the same company as Arlington and Trophy Club.
Yeah. I think I heard about
Same
that.
same family, but that's the joys of family beef is what happened there. So, but can the Twinkie be replicated? Honestly, I don't think so. I think Hutchins hands down has that thing mastered. A lot of people try it and put it on a menu and call it the same, but yeah, it's not the same.
Okay. Yeah, I think I heard about that. That it was some kind of family thing going on, and you got two different companies. I haven't been to Arlington. I think we did go to Frisco or that one in Allen or the one up north. I think we
Yes.
tried them. But yes, yes. Okay. Well, hey, appreciate your expertise on that. Brett Schmidt says hello. Jeremy Reese says we keep the sweet baby rays. I guess they just keep that on hand at the house.
I mean, if they make a lot of chicken nuggets, it probably comes.
Got to feed the kids.
So if I'm serving barbecue and I bring out the sweet baby rays, y'all walking away. Is that what y'all telling me, brothers?
Get a cup, get a cup of lemonade and a slice of cake, as long as it's store bought.
All
Probably
right.
don't have to
use
fight with all the bees. It's on the
Okay.
track.
Since we talking about sauce, and y'all can go ahead and chime in. And I know some of you don't care about sauce. Maybe Donald is expert, but best sauce. Like who's got pretty good sauce? They're like, oh yeah, this really helped the barbecue. Or this is good.
So you talking about like commercial sauce or just?
Well, I'm just talking about the restaurant itself, because most of them make their own sauce. So
No.
is that even that's not even a category for y'all? Y'all don't. That's not even on y'all litmus test. Y'all don't even. That's not even bought. Okay.
Go ahead, Donald. Give him your list, man. Give
Yeah,
him your list.
no. You the sauce boss.
See, let's get the story straight. Now they pick on me about sauce because when we first started this thing, I always put sauce on everything because that's how I grew up. When food come out with like you said, barbecue we cooking, I'm gonna throw the sauce on there. But Angelo used to pick on me, why you didn't taste the food? I'm like, this is just a thing. I grew up doing this, and so once I actually started eating the barbecue without the sauce, it's like I ain't really don't need it. So like he said earlier, if it's good, it don't need no sauce. So now I don't use sauce, especially when we go out. Now when I'm at home, I might use it every now and then, but when we out and about, I don't use sauce.
What's your go-to sauce at the house?
Stubby.
Stubby.
Yep.
Okay, Stubby. I don't know if I've tried Stubby.
Favorite.
Stub. Wait, is that? Oh, you mean Stubbs?
Yeah, maybe Stubbs or Stubby's one of them.
Okay, yeah, yeah. He got a place in Austin. He got a restaurant in Austin, actually. All right, here's a question. I think, man, this one here it's off topic, but I guess it needs to be asked and it needs to be answered. What's y'all's take on the Jaylen Brown trade? Is passing of that contract money good for the Celtics?
It's a terrible trade for the Celtics.
Yeah, they traded the wrong Jay out of that team.
Right.
So, I mean, so at least when Embiid gets hurt next year, they'll still have a superstar to carry the load for Philly. But yeah, Paul George is at this stage.
Unless LeBron go out there.
Who?
I said unless LeBron go to Philly, then it can be a lot.
I guess she laughing at that question about the Jaylen Brown. Let's see. Life of Shawita says, come to Pennsylvania, find some barbecue here. Okay. It's like she's
Eagles
trying to
know they
please
have-
you.
don't even sound right.
I know they have a
You said
big rib festival up there, so might be something we have to put on the radar in the future.
Mm. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Great question. Life of Chihuahua. Great question. They gonna expand their territory. All right. I want to get to some content creation questions for you guys to answer, and we're gonna get to some more of these comments here in just a moment. All right. So, hang on, let me get my questions up. Here we go. All right. As far as like y'all's channel, like, how are y'all like? What's your goals for your channel, like in growing your channel, and like what's been the hardest part of trying to growing it? Grow your channel. Seeing as that y'all do like food reviews.
thanks. You want to answer it?
That's a
I
Donald or
ju-
James question.
uh, I'd say one of the hardest things about it so far is that right now it's really an oversaturated market. There's a lot of people doing reviews. There's just so many good restaurants and places to try, and so it's a lot out there. And so standing out amongst the noise is one of the biggest challenges. I think our goal is just steady growth, uh, be consistent with the content, and steady growth, and continue to see it rise, and just kind of build on the analytics from there.
Okay. Cool. 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 'Cause I'm pretty sure some people want to know, like, hey, and how often are y'all trying to like put your content out there? Like, is it immediate or like how often do y'all try to put your content out there?
We post what about 2 videos a month. Cause like I said, it's a group of us, and sometimes it's hard to get our schedules to align. Cause everybody got something going on.
Mm-hmm.
But we try to get a few videos out every month.
Okay.
Try to push out as many shorts as possible. But for otherwise it's just full length videos. Yeah, just a
Right.
few a month.
Gotcha. Okay. And what about the response from people? Like, how's the feedback been for y'all? Like, I'm sure people seeing more and more that y'all putting content out there, and how's the feedback been? And even maybe from some of the restaurants, like, well, what are they saying to y'all?
I, well, I think I know for sure a couple of restaurants have seen our videos for sure. Like was it now who's
In
the
the
restaurant
show.
that just closed in Fort Wayne?
In
The
the
one
Ribby.
store.
out, the one outside Waco.
Now I'm thinking about Ribby's.
Well, I think a lot of
Oh
them
yeah.
is seeing us, and then
Yeah.
there's quite a few that started inviting us to come, review and check
Oh
them
yeah, cause
out. So
yeah, in Waco, what was the Waco restaurant, Dwayne?
I can't think of it right now.
I know it started with a V, but the
Victorians.
it was,
yeah
Victorian
yeah,
barbecue.
yeah the guy out there Joey, and he's an awesome guy. Food was good too, but like that was one of the best customer service
Hmm.
experience that we have. Like like he just sat down, chatted with us. Like he probably sat down and talked with us for like good 20-30 minutes. And just the experience there was awesome, and that made me want to come back. Besides, like I said, but the food itself was good, but like just the experience with him and him telling us his life story, like it was
Hmm.
great, and he's a great guy.
Okay. Cool. All right. I just thought I'd ask that because I'm sure some others want to know, like, y'all experience with that and trying to grow your channel, because a lot of people, of course, some people think that I can just throw videos up here and my YouTube channel is gonna grow, but it's just don't
It's,
work like that. It don't work like that. But hey, I see y'all's content and it looks like your channel is growing, so I want to commend y'all. Y'all keep going, keep going. All right, we got some interesting comments in here. What's y'all opinion on 3D printed food? Do you think 3D printed
Abomination.
barbecue is possible?
Abomination.
This
same
is
way I feel about vegetarian food. Yeah,
they can keep that.
that's a
yeah.
no. Okay. Goofy
No comment.
Productions, 3D printed foods. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's a no. So nobody's planning to be a vegetarian. None of y'all are planning to be vegetarian soon. Is that what I'm hearing?
I
No,
think
no.
James is going to try cauliflower burnt ends for the first time. I
Nah,
think that's
no, that's Donald wanting to get to that place down in Austin. Like I'm good.
sure do.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Juice Cran says, I think it's, which kind of talked about this, I think it's worth the brothers traveling outside of Texas to find good barbecue for your non Texan followers. Oh, y'all got some non Texan followers. Get to traveling, LOL.
We do. We'll have to work on a strategy for how we produce that content because we all travel and we all check out places. It's just how do we bring it back to the channel in a cohesive way that it fits with everything else that we're doing.
And plus, there's certain places that already think they know barbecue when they really don't. Like, you know, Kansas City and Memphis.
Kansas City. You don't think they know barbecue? Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They had
Me
to
and
have a.
Angelo has tried some Kansas City before.
It
Yeah,
didn't live up to it, to the name.
nah, nah.
Okay. Thoughts on best chain barbecue like Bill Miller's?
I haven't tried. I
Chain.
tried them. I was in San Antonio, but the reviews I saw on it, I said, no, I ain't want to waste my time.
No.
I mean,
Okay.
if you consider Terry Black's a chain, I mean, I think
Yeah,
they've got a couple of locations. Um,
and
I
however
think they're
big Hutchins is going to get, I don't know what their expansion plans look like. But right now, I said Terry Black's probably the number one chain.
Yeah, and it's one chain. I love. Growing up, there was like,
Mm. No, sir.
Say that. Say that. Come on. I think I know where he going
Say
with
it,
that.
brother. Say
No,
it.
I think I
Ain't
know
even
no.
where
that
he
crazy.
going with that. Was it? Go
hands
ahead.
down, Bodacious in Marshall, Texas, is the best ribs in town.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Like I
Is
said, in
that
town.
is Bodacious in Marshall still open? Because they had one in Arlington for one while.
Yeah, they still open. They got one in, like I said, Marshall, Longview, uh, Kilgore.
They've been
Yeah,
going out of business, brother. What are you talking about?
they're not. No, the Dallas location went out of business, but
I
Marshall is
wonder why.
holding. You got people that come all the way from Shreveport, Louisiana, just to come to Bodacious. Don't forget what the guy from
they
Interstellar
also
told
they
you.
also eat crawfish.
Hey, Bodacious, I was gonna hold a special place in my heart.
Bodacious. Okay. Donald's got Bodacious in his list. Locked. Sounds like it's locked.
Oh yeah.
Bodacious in my toilet.
Wow.
But
Wow. Okay.
He's later.
All right.
Don't
All right.
don't listen to Angelo. He's slandering Bodacious. My brother is right. Bodacious is good. It's good. It's good barbecue.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. It's been some years since
hang,
I've had
hang out at
Bodacious.
Walmart on a Saturday and eat some Bodacious barbecue. That's a slamming Saturday night in Marshall, huh?
Wow.
the slander.
Oh. Okay. I got some rapid fire questions for y'all. Okay. Rapid fire, and it's gonna be either or. Okay. Either or. You can only choose one. So these are just rapid fires. All right. Brisket or ribs? So you go to the barbecue place, brisket or ribs? Which one you trying? Which one you going with?
Brisket.
Brisket,
Brisket. Okay. We talked about this. Sauce or no sauce?
no sauce.
No sauce.
Yeah, no sauce.
No, you
Sweet rub or spicy rub?
Spicy.
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 Okay. Beef ribs or pork ribs?
Beef.
Beef ribs.
Beef.
Beef rib.
Taste beef rib. Price pork.
There you
yeah,
go. There
yeah,
you
that
go.
beef. Yeah, you're right about that. That beef rib is, it's gonna break your wallet. Let's see what we got. Potato salad or macaroni and cheese.
Pepperoni and cheese.
Yeah.
Mac.
Mac.
Okay. Sliced brisket or chopped brisket?
Slice.
Slice.
Nice.
Slice.
Homemade sausage, smoked turkey.
Homemade sausage.
Uh, Depends on the type of sausage.
True.
The type of sausage. Yeah.
It's rapid. It's rapid.
Smoked sausage.
Smoked sausage.
There
Okay.
you go.
All right. Restaurant barbecue or backyard barbecue?
Backyard
Restaurant.
barbecue.
No. Backyard. But which restaurant?
Okay. And I think y'all already shared that best barbecue in Texas for you all is Franklin's. Is that right?
Yep.
Franklin's hand down. So if y'all haven't been to Franklin's in Austin, you got to go check them out. All right, I'm trying to get to some of these coming. Let's see. Somebody, let's see. We talked about that. Have y'all heard of this? Carol Allen says Giddings, Texas. Did y'all talk about that? Has good barbecue? Good Giddings, Texas.
I ain't heard of that.
Nah, I have to look that one up.
Well, I
Okay.
know we haven't been down to get into Texas.
Okay. I think she's just offering that as
We've
a
been in the
suggestion.
woods. We've been in
Yeah.
the woods, but I get
Yeah,
it.
we have.
I'm saying, hey, what's your favorite restaurant out there? Let us know.
Okay. Let them know about Giddings. Carol Allen, let them know about Giddings. Let's see what else we got here. Hang on. Okay, I think this is a good question. Okay, y'all talked about the best and worst barbecue, but this one is a good question. It says, does the Barbecue Brothers try viral spots or only Texas top 50? Why not? I think y'all just kind of, it doesn't matter for y'all, right? Or how do y'all, are y'all just looking at top 50 or viral spots or?
No, if you got some buzz, we'll swing through there and see what all the hype is about. You
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of a
The
mix of.
Egyptian place, he wasn't. The place you were talking about in Austin, Donald, that wasn't in the top 50.
Yeah, I think they were viral, weren't they?
I want to say he was on the top 50.
Yeah, I think it was top 50.
No,
It's pretty much a
Uh,
mix of
the
both.
list, right? The list had
we
came
might
out
have been
before
on
he
the.
listed this.
Well, he
Well,
might
he's
have
on
been
the
on the old list.
yeah, yeah, not the new one. He was on the
Mhm.
previous one.
Okay. All right. Jeremy says he had never heard of a lot of the barbecue places y'all talked about. He's got to go try some more places. Yes. You and me both, Jeremy. We got to go try some of these places. How do y'all feel about temporary closings of Ribbies?
Hurt my heart.
That,
Right.
yeah,
That was my
that was
go-to.
that was a
Ribbies. I've
heartbreak.
never had
They
Ribbies. I don't think I've had Ribbies. Where
That,
was Ribbies? Where was Ribbies at?
Fort Worth.
they
Or where?
yeah,
So are
Fort
they
Worth.
temporarily closed or they closed for good or?
They're looking for a
it's
new location.
temporary. They love Angelo though. They love Angelo there.
Whatever, man.
They,
They
Really?
love the channel.
they love Angelo. It was
They're
like
friends
it
of
was
the
like
channel.
it was like a scene of Coming to America. That dude, you know, and I would cherish this experience for the rest of my life. I was like, man, and yeah, they love Angelo in there. It is you.
Straight up.
Okay.
But yeah, I hate to see them close.
All right. I hate I missed them. I didn't get to try Ribbies. Okay. Do you take some of the flavors from the barbecue that you've had and add it to your own?
100%.
Yes.
Okay. I think we talked about this already. James says he's the best on the grill. Who's the best on the grill? Misty 2028 asked
He's
that.
the only one with a George Foreman. I think. So yes.
And
We don't know.
Angelo has mastered the Insta Grill pretty well, like hands down. That you gotta get that to him.
Angelo's master what? The what grill?
The Insta Grill
Insta
is
grill.
made by Instapot. The Insta Grill, like he throw his throw his ribs in there, and 30 minutes later, ding, he's good to go.
Okay, Angelo, I think we need to talk. We need to try some of them Insta ribs, sir.
Yeah, I don't have time to chase down every lie. He'll, no, scratch a lie, find a thief. That's what he said. That's what Hollywood taught us. Scratch a lie,
Uh,
find a thief.
okay. All right. Man, that's a lot of questions. We appreciate y'all chiming in. Let's see. What can make a barbecue restaurant special? And then they say, hi, Dad. Hi, James. Looks like you're one of your children there, James. Jayla Wayla.
What makes them special? For me, it's the backstory.
Okay.
I think what led them to that point, that journey to establishment. But no, throw it to the rest of the guys on that one.
And even though we don't grade on it, the little things, how they treat their customers,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you could do we give back? Because barbecue is not cheap, but there's some restaurants that go out of their way to make sure their customers feel appreciated. So sometimes it's just a little thing. You order something, they don't have it at the moment. Then you go about your experience, and before you leave, they're bringing, now they've got it and they're bringing it to you. Hey, you asked about such and such. Here you go. Or hey, I heard you were asking about the rhubarb pie. And then go ahead and try this. Let me know what you think. Just little stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah. I think backstories are good. It help with the whole experience. So yeah, I would agree with that. I think that's good. Good. Great question. Great question. All right. Let's see what we got. I think she's saying okay is amazing. Okay. I think she's talking about one of y'all comments on the barbecue.
Oh, ew.
The oat.
Oh, oaked. Oh, she's saying oaked. Okay. Y'all didn't think too highly of oaked.
She must have COVID.
Oh wow. Oaked. I didn't hear. Let's see. What was that? What's that place? I thought Donald was about to mention them. He said place in Marshall, but what's the
Bodacious.
no, not Bodacious. It's the old Oak Cliff barbecue.
Martin?
Hardimans. Hardimans.
Ah,
I didn't hear y'all mention them.
Not worthy of us trying.
They
Wow.
probably ain't worth.
Now it's some spots that are
Is Hardimans still
chopped
open?
beef and baked potato spots. So
there you go.
Yeah. Yeah. They just old Oak Cliff classic.
yeah,
Raphael Roker, he says, awesome combo. Of course, he loves barbecue. We know that, Raphael. We know you love barbecue. Okay, Lady P. The Lady P says, who has the best sides? I think y'all kind of talked about it. But sides is not really high on y'all's. But I know y'all said Franklin's doesn't have really good sides, which I'll agree with that. Franklin's sides are not that good. His barbecue is amazing. But anybody want to comment on that? Best sides?
Danes.
true.
Yeah,
Danes.
Danes.
Yeah, Danes has some good sides.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
I liked
Go to Danes,
Interstellar's beans were real good too. But yeah,
but they
Danes.
don't really.
Everybody has something.
But,
Panther City's
but
greens.
yeah, Panther City's greens.
Okay,
I
I gotta
smoke.
try some of these places. Y'all said Panther
Smoke.
City's in Fort Worth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You want to say off of Hattie Street?
Yeah, Smoker Holly got good sides too.
Yes, yes, Smokeaholics.
Smokeaholics. Okay.
I,
Have, go
I was
ahead.
gonna say if you go to Dames, you have to try their Frito pie beans. There's some beans.
Frito pie beans. Okay. I have to remember that. Okay. All right. I think y'all answered this question. Latasha, my wife, she says you have traveled outside of Texas. I think y'all are planning that soon. Hannah Montana says no to 3D printed food. I agree. Yeah, we saying no to that. Misty 2028 says watch it, James. LOL. Not too much crawfish.
Hey, them Louisiana folks, man.
Okay. Jayla Whaler says, what's y'all opinion on the tenderization tribalism trend? Ooh, that is a good question.
Try to
Heard that word as well.
Oh, that's a good question. The tenderism. Yeah.
Oh.
Who want to jump out there first?
Hey,
Angelo, there you go.
Angelo, you gonna jump on that?
So I
Tenderism.
mean, like, well, so from my standpoint, I was, I can see why the country went gaga goo for it, but again, if you're in Texas and you eat barbecue, like it wasn't too much like that didn't impress me. Your meat falling off the bone, like that's technically overcooked. So like that, and I'm not saying I never tasted it, so I don't know how, whether it's good or not. But just that, what everybody was going crazy over, tenderness, look at you pick it up, it falls apart. Nah, that doesn't impress us. Like we had too much firsthand experience with really good barbecue to be moved like that. Now, how the whole situation played out with Unc and the owner of the restaurant, I think that was just terrible, all the way around. But you know, it is what it is.
Hmm.
But as far as just the word tenderism and what it represented, literally, I picked this up, it falls apart. That never moved. That never moved me as a proficionado of Central Texas barbecue, which is the style of barbecue that they were supposed to be cooking.
Hmm. Okay. Well, y'all the experts, so we appreciate that insight on the tenderism. All right, Jeremy. We didn't mention these, but it's another Oak Cliff favorite for some. Devion grew up on Eating Records barbecue.
Which means she had plenty of chopped beef sandwiches and baked potatoes.
Yeah, that was pretty much on the menu. That was about it. All right, we gonna get ready to wrap this up, man. Y'all realize we've been on here an hour and 16 minutes, but I think this has been a great, awesome conversation that y'all have shared insight, and a lot of people love y'all's reviews and they like y'all's take, and some are wanting y'all to come to their towns, their cities. So I'm hoping those that are watching will definitely support the channel, which we're gonna share that in just a moment. I think this is a great question. Maybe y'all got this before, but we'll get ready to wrap this up in a moment. But if someone wants to join the brothers on an outing, how can they contact you?
We'll find you.
Oh, yeah, you just
Oh my
send
goodness.
Angelo a text at 214. I don't know what his number is. No, you just
Just in the inbox, maybe, or something.
yeah, yeah, just send us an inbox or whatever. We would love to, for anyone to join.
Now, we've had we've had one time members, the honorary members show up, help us review places before. So
Yeah, we'll get back to posting our schedule ahead of time online, so anybody that wants to show up is more than welcome.
we need to
That's
get the sisters to review barbecue with the sisters to do one special edition.
yeah. That sounds like
Wives.
some good content for sure. And that's a good idea too. I need to join y'all on one of these outings for sure.
Yes. We
For
need to
sure.
one of spin the
Yeah.
block with us on Panther City one of these days,
Okay.
one of these weekends.
Okay. I'm gonna definitely have to catch up with y'all on that. Definitely have to catch up with y'all. All right. We're gonna get ready to wrap this up. Let these brothers have their night. But I do want to share their channel, at least on the. Let me move this out of the way. On YouTube, but I know they stated there on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. This, of course, is their YouTube. I'm gonna put the information in the details of this. You may not see it now, but I'm gonna make sure I put it in there afterwards. But here they are. Of course, they got plenty of videos. Hey, make sure y'all go and subscribe to their channel and follow them on all these different platforms. That way, you'll be able to know if you do want to join them. You better know where they're at. So make sure you go support these brothers because they doing some good things. Great reviews, of course. Trying some amazing barbecue. I love their content. I think it's definitely something good because a lot of barbecue they try, like they mentioned tonight, there's a lot of places I had no idea that they were out there. So y'all are informing us non-experts on the barbecue. So we appreciate Appreciate y'all. But yes, make sure y'all go support, follow them wherever they at. Follow them on all their platforms, and make sure you support them. So we're gonna get ready to wrap this up. I do have some final, just like maybe one final question for the brothers, and maybe y'all can talk about it. I know y'all have a great bond, great relationship. So maybe y'all can chime in and just talk about the brotherhood and just how y'all enjoy, I guess, each other's fellowship. And to add to that, when people finish watching, like the Barbecue Brothers, maybe some of y'all's reviews, what do you hope the people remember? Not only about the food, but just about the brothers. What do y'all hope they? What do y'all hope they get out of some of the things that y'all do?
Do I?
Anybody?
I hope they y'all can appreciate that you're getting honest reviews. Like I said, we're not partnershiping with the places that we're there. We're spending our money, and just sharing our opinion on our experience overall. So it's just you know just hope you take it as honest review of some of these places. If you love barbecue like we do, then hopefully you'll find our reviews useful.
And to just kind of piggyback off of that, just the brotherhood aspect of it, we are, majority of us are family. And like I said, James, like a brother as well. So, we all just family that, just want to go out, enjoy good food, and just have that good conversations, talk about life, marriage, whatever, but also just so it's a great brotherhood we have here that, we just enjoy just the fellowship amongst each other.
Yeah, we're normally there way longer than the content is there, but we usually spend on average probably 2 or 3 hours just running our mouth.
Mm.
But we appreciate Dr. Hill having us on the highly, highly rated and acclaimed 24-hour false podcast, #1 in the nation, often imitated but never duplicated.
We can't hear you.
I muted myself when I was drinking water, but no, I definitely want to get y'all on. Wanted to get y'all on, and appreciate y'all uh, coming on to share your thoughts and info in regards to the barbecue. And hopefully, those that watched, they were able to learn something. And of course, like I said, we got some restaurants we got to try here in Texas, right here local, of course, and even in Austin. But no, I appreciate y'all, and I love y'all's brotherhood and just y'all's fellowship. Seems like y'all have a great bond. Y'all get along very well. So I want to say, hey, y'all keep doing what you're doing. Keep creating the content. Keep it going. I know sometimes it can be a struggle to put it out there, but hey, y'all keep it up. Y'all are doing a great job. So I want to thank everybody else for watching, those chiming in, the family that showed up, and all of those that left comments. Hey, we appreciate y'all showing up for these brothers, the barbecue with the brothers. So we want to say we appreciate all of you guys. Any final words from anybody? Y'all can chime in.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, thank y'all. Again, everybody that was able to be here tonight, thank y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all showing up for the brothers. Again, go support them. Find them on the platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Support them. And, hey, maybe even send them a message that you want to join them on one of these reviews that they're going to. So be sure you follow them to support them. So, again, hey, thank everybody. Barbecue Brothers, I appreciate y'all being here. Angelo, Donald, Dwayne, James, Quincy, thank y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for being here. And we're going to call it a night. We'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Have a great, blessed week.